It you know you I, the, uh, on the see this again. He's been that I prefer this place. Yeah. Well, it, 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 so, what, it, 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 that, that, when, but, to, or to arrest him. It, you, warranted. So the law so you so 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 that's so
order. He did not go. He ran to the court. They gave him order that he should not be arrested by the EFCC. Ekiti State.
yeah.
They asked him questions and they released him. He left. So, you are not.
What in this country? But
Yes, this one again says training school. Let me just check out that story. In the yeah. Quickly take this excerpt here. And is it as we have discovered that in all the subnationals there is what we call training schools. We are from primary schools. According and even from while some of the schools adopt the children and pay their school fees. That is fantastic.
They want to institutionalize corruption. You now have training schools under parents. So awareness is also there.
Yeah, it is.
When
See, here, just hear this one. When as they are, and by the time they get to secondary school, oh my God, that is why you see them in 100 level, 200 level, and you think they just started that way. No.
we have power that is already loading, we are feeling the effect in our society. Keeping them young for the good. If you can qualitative education, formal education, you can at their productive age and stage in life. If you allow them to be idle and in the wrong hands, you shall feel we could as a nation, and that speaks what we hear about of that. What we are just almost it's unfortunate.
It is.
Let's get more headlines.
This one. Examinations, I think about 3 or 4 days. So, national identification numbers has raised alarm. I don't know how they have multiple names. This one. Crash.
Okay.
Then what?
Okay. Good one. If you are to investigate, in fact, so applications for this country is so to even do that effectively. And in to vast environment without capacity. I want anywhere you have the thing, they've gotten the license, the private capacity to do so. So of dormant miners, I think it's a step in the right direction.
Yes, it's a good step, I believe. Then where is gradually coming up. Sean, you understand?
Coming up, yeah.
Yes, talking about
in what area?
Economy, talking about purchasing power of commodities and all those. President Tinubu has approved the consumer credit scheme takeoff.
Yes. That's a brilliant move.
Yes, that is when you buy goods, you can buy goods and you'll be paying later bit by bit. You understand? Let me quickly rush through this. He approved the takeoff of the first phase of the consumer credit scheme, and he explained that the consumer credit serves as the lifeblood of modern economies, enabling citizens to enhance their quality of life by accessing goods and services upfront, paying responsibly over time. According to the statement, the scheme will facilitate crucial purchases such as homes, vehicles, education, and healthcare, essential for ongoing stability to pursue their aspirations. Well, I hope it will stand the test of time, and I hope it will even start well.
We hope so.
Now,
also a brilliant move.
Brilliant move. Ayedatiwa's victory. APC primary satisfies electoral laws. Party constitution says Ondo AG Ajulo.
Kayode Ajulo.
Yes.
Esquire. SAN. So that's coming from the government quarters.
Yes.
So what do you expect him to say? Okay. The appointee that appointed many appointees too. Okay.
Now this one says vaccine is free, safe, and effective against polio-derived paralysis.
Yes, it is.
Yes, and that is for the healthy growth of children, particularly in Oyo State. It is free, safe, and effective against polio-derived paralysis, as said, and people should ensure that all children under the age of 5 take the vaccine.
All right, quickly, more headlines.
NAF, Nigerian Air Force bomb terrorist hideouts in Borno. Troops kill bandits in multiple operations in Zamfara, Katsina State. That is the Nigeria Air Force and the Niger's Air Force.
Good one. Combined efforts. Dislodge the terrorists, the bandits. Deal with them in the language that they understand. That's a very brilliant move. We commend our gallant officers and the multinational joint force for doing that yeoman's job.
Yes, and now the African Union has engaged ECOWAS, which our president is heading, on unified response to regional insecurity. Maybe that might be one of the fallouts of the our Nigerian Air Force and the Nigerian Air Force bombing of terrorist hideouts in Borno State. And I have this one here. Police bust car snatching syndicate, arrest, flee, recover 12 vehicles in Delta. Operatives of the Delta State Police Command have busted a car snatching syndicate and arrested 3 robbery suspects in parts of the state. The State Police Public Relations Officer, PPRO, Bright Edafe, made the disclosure in a statement on Wednesday, just as he added that 12 vehicles were recovered from the syndicate. Police said on April 11 at about 4:32 p.m., information was received from a man of living at Abuja Road, DSC Township, Orumoran, that his Toyota Corolla saloon car was stolen from where it was parked, which made the police to, spread their tentacles to recover the vehicle and 12 other vehicles. Well, kudos to the police in that state.
More headlines. Let's give you more headlines.
Hello, property owners in Oyo State. Have you heard about OYPRS app? You need it. Download OYPRS app right away. It simply means Oyo State Property Reference System. OYPRS app helps you to retrieve your property identification number on the go. This means you will be able to pay your land use charges and other property related bills seamlessly. Go to Play Store or Apple Store on your mobile device. Download and install OYPRS app. Sign up with your preferred email, phone number and password. Please turn on your location for easy access. After that, log in with your email and password and follow the easy process. With this, you will be able to get your property details without any difficulty. It's a smart property identification service brought to Urban Development, Oyo State. For more information, log on to www.oyprs.ng or call 0700 696 52637.
Alright, it's still conversation live on the radio network service of the Broadcasting Corporation of your state. We give you more.
WAEC, JAMB, NECO shouldn't register underaged again for exams. That is a statement from the parents' body, and the Committee of Vice Chancellors has reacted. They said they cannot react to that now. Well, the Ministry of Education pegged the admission age limit to 18 years instead of the 16 years being used by tertiary institutions. Well, maybe the VCs are having meetings and committees, committee meetings to react to the issue. Well, I know that this 18 years tertiary education admission age limit, I believe it will all go well. It will make prospective students, they will be more matured before gaining admission into universities.
Done. Advocate.
Yes.
Advocate of government. Well done. If you are so brilliant in terms of academics, character-wise, moral, very bright, and appearing to be a genius, should you retard that child's progress in life or pursuit of education or his knowledge and horizon? And meet up the child. Okay. Yeah. Reduce the pressure.
That student from SS3 is a Jew, gain admission into the university immediately to, continue his or her pursuit. Now, government says it is 18. That person is about 16. Why don't she or he go to the A levels, continue with that level, and gain admission to the university?
Okay.
And that is 50-50.
Please, how does that affect the government? Is that, you see, they are trying
to
To do what?
I believe
Okay.
they are trying to, reduce some immoralities in schools.
Oh, it is the younger ones, those with the age of 18 that are committing immorality
in
school.
Let me give you an example of someone.
Okay.
The daughter entered university, and briefly entered university. She barely used maybe 3-4 weeks. Some older ones at 300 level invited her because they saw her stature. They saw her gallant, brilliant. They invited her to come and compete for one Miss
Beauty pageant.
Beauty pageant.
So what's the crime in that?
It is a crime. A student, new student, jam bite.
Those are social, cultural activities.
That is what I'm
in
saying.
schools.
It will.
And by losing 2 years,
Does it affect them?
is it an advantage to their life?
And is it a disadvantage to their life?
It is. You are retarding their growth. You are limiting them. So they should be Methuselahs in tertiary institution before they graduate. You don't know if jam with Jemole. If jam Jemole 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, you are not even sure of that. You don't know if you have carryover in the schools. You don't know if ASU will come with problem. You don't know whatever could be natural that could come your way. So you want them to be what age? After graduating, they now wait to get job.
No, they first go for NYSC.
Before you know it, they are 40, they are 45, they are 50. Their life is completely.
It is not like that.
Okay.
This is just theory. Theory. You are just giving us
government
theory.
complaining. If the VCs are
the minister said, he said he had his views, and he said about the 18 years age limit for tertiary institutions for students is a way of reminding parents of the risk of rushing their children to higher institutions for further education. I cannot really see those risks here, but I'm just telling you that the ministry
they are the ones to tell us the risk.
must have reasons.
They should not bother. They should not bother. Someone like me, I okay, don't let me just share my experience when it comes to coming first in class and getting promoted. Don't worry, let's just leave all that. You can't retard my growth. Anyway, let's leave that. Let me quickly give 1 or 2 more headlines before we open the phone line. On Rivers crisis, 4 Wike loyalists resigns as commissioners from Fubara's cabinet. Is expected. Well, perhaps that will open a new chapter in the unfolding crisis rocking Rivers State for the political space and the battle between Wike and Fubara. On hardship, Sanwo-Olu launches Eco Cares intervention for 500,000 Lagosians. On late British school, victims sues bullies, gives ultimatum for sanction. Why power sector crisis won't end soon by electricity workers and riders to that, say frequent system collapse caused by technical and other factors. The other factors you underline, maybe other spiritual darkness factor. Gencos, gas shortages, aging, dilapidated machinery, inadequate power evacuation capacity is what the Gencos are saying as reasons, and Discos saying outdated, obsolete network, inadequate maintenance of workers or network equipment, low meter penetration, etc. are the causes. It goes on and on. On Okwama Ewu crisis, over 12 residents trapped in forests die of hunger and sickness. As Oborobori inaugurates committee to resettle, rehabilitate villagers. Many villagers still missing. We are searching for them, says the leaders of those areas. Well, 5.2 trillion naira debt. Federal government recovers 57 billion naira from 10 MDAs.
Well, this one before the phone's time is really going. American-based is a Nigerian-born American-based scientist set to explore graphene for cheaper electric car production and improved power generation. That Nigerian is Paul Chukwuma Ani.
You should do that quickly, we shall applaud. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, Mr. Zimbo. I'm Jide. I'm calling from Colombia. And now, in this country, I've observed something since years back. We major on the minor and minor on the major. Something that does not even reach the limit of reasoning at all. What is your business with artificial admission if WAEC and jump? If that person can, that's the yardstick. If that person can pass WAEC and jump by himself or herself, is qualified to write any exam and gain admission to any university of his choice. Now, if that's the criteria, forget about the moral aspect. You can be 25 and be morally corrupt. You can be 24 and be morally corrupt. Forget about moral aspect of it. The yardstick is WAEC and jump. If that person can pass it and that, and then the minister that made it, which meeting did he gather? Which policymakers does he gather at this meeting? He just wake up one day and feel like I get out of 18 years. You know, that kind of thing. You see, we in this country we just take policies as if it's as an authoritarian. Let me just say it, and it's going to be a law. The developed countries don't operate like that. Even if you want to pass it as a law, there should be some meetings upon meetings and stakeholders meetings to agree on the subject, not that you thinking about it. So thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
500-9850 0805-500-9850. Call the studio line, be part of conversation this morning. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you, sir.
We are Michael calling from Olomi Kingdom. God bless you. Let me start with the issue of former governor of Kogi State. As I already said, there must be political undertone on his issue, on his case. And I want to believe power has changed hands. Yes, on the issue of the president governor of Rivers State, similarly Fubara and his boss, I think we have not seen anything yet. But I want to appeal, if the relevant authority are hearing us, that they should settle the case between these two gentlemen amicably, because the way things are going in or the way this is going in the River State, it is not good. God bless you. Have a nice day at work.
All right. Thank you. You call them gentlemen. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr.
Thank you, Mr. Akondi. Good morning.
Good morning.
John calling from Ilori. Quickly on the issue of River State. Well, I want to call on the elders, the River State, to call both parties to order, because I don't think the River State will witness any kind of development if this continues, and it will do a lot of harm to the people. Secondly, on my brother Yahaya Bello, well, the AFCC, I listened to the chairman of the AFCC yesterday. There are some words that he shouldn't have been saying when he was addressing the press, that if Yahaya Bello was not prosecuted, if he did not see it to the logical conclusion, he will resign. If he wants to quit the job, he can go ahead and quit. As far as I'm concerned, the case is in court already. So why saying that you will resign if it was not seen to the logical conclusion? Why must he say such a statement? Because number one, you are taking it, it's like people will see it as if you are taking it personal. You have something personal against Yahaya Bello. Why Yahaya Bello is one corner of his room, discussing with his lawyer to see where you have fumbled, where EFCC have fumbled. At the end of the day, it just be like the Benga Daniel case. We shouted Benga Daniel, they said he stole 60 million. Later on, EFCC said it's 300 million. Later on, nothing was said about the case. That is how Yahaya Bello case will end. And at the end of the day, we become a minister. If you see in the good book of the president, maybe during the second time, he becomes a minister. That is all. Good morning.
Thank you very much.
Don't preempt the court. All right. 0805 500 9850 0805 500 9850. Hello and good morning to you. Oh, we lost that call. 0805 500 9850. 0805 500 9850. That's the number to call. Call the studio line, be part of conversation this morning. 0805 500 9850. Expecting more calls. It feels the network and not too good. Okay. We have a caller. Hello, good morning. We lost that call again. 0805 500 9850. Hello and good morning to you.
Hello.
Good morning. Please turn down the volume of the set, radio set, please. 0805 500 9850. EFCC hands over 14 forfeited property to Enugu State. Forfeited properties to the EFCC handed over to Enugu State. Hello.
Good morning. Hello, good morning. I am
Dr. Bilanco speaking from Shaki Ogworoke. I want to talk about the issue of Yaya Bello. Yaya Bello is running from up and down, telling people that he doesn't have any skeleton in his car. Let him show himself. Let him hand himself over to the EFCC. And I want to corroborate what the other speaker has just spoken, that EFCC chairman should not be saying that if Yaya Bello is not prosecuted, he will resign. That is not the issue. Let him face the law. If he has anything to answer, let him go and answer it. Thank you. God bless Nigeria.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And concerning the 14 properties handed over to the Enugu State government by the EFCC, they were the ones forfeited during the probe investigation or prosecution of the former governor of that state, Chimaroke Namani. He said those properties were not his, so forfeited to EFCC. All right. 0805 500 9850. Hello, good morning to you.
About Yaya Bello. You read, Mr. Akambi read a caption on the paper, about the constitution, talking about somebody indicted that they should not infringe on his right and this and that. Well, what I can just bring out of that thing is that the present Nigerian constitution we run is an oligarchy style of constitution. Oligarchy. It doesn't, in fact, it doesn't tally with the real world system at all. We have to change our constitution completely if we want this country to work. In fact, it majorly favors criminals. Apart, more than the people that are living their life legally in this country. We have to change it. It is until then we can have peace in this country. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We have to go. We just have to go. It's been a wonderful time on conversation this morning. We appreciate you for your calls and for always listening. This is a partnership that there will be any asunder to. We thank you. I remain yours sincerely, Sheung Oyelowo.
And my name is Bimbo Akambi, and I want to urge you, think of what you can do for your country and not what your country can do for you. My name is Bimbo Akambi. Once again, enjoy your day.
Up next is Tit Bits. Victor Opone is our guide. Victor, good morning to you. Hope you've gotten so many interesting headlines and stories to deliver this morning.
Well, good morning, good morning. Of course, as usual, we're here to deliver, and we've got loads of stories to talk about. Interesting stories actually this very beautiful morning. And yes, NPFL game, there's one rescheduled game that is set to go down. And the Premier League action yesterday, and there will be some more today. We wait to see how it pans out, but it's been very interesting actually, following through on what they call the running right there in England. And I think everyone is already geared up for what's to come next. When all the big boys come out to play. Also, there's a game that is set to be rounded up, in the Serie A. That one that was suspended actually because a player collapsed on the pitch. Well, after all the explanations and back and forth, I will still have them actually play that game. So yeah, loads of things to talk about this very beautiful, Thursday morning. So yeah, and it's a cool weather outside, a cool weather. So it means it's a great day already. So yeah,
Title hope for Liverpool.
all but gone. Looks like gone. But then, interesting. How they collapsed to a side who had not defeated them in 14 years is something. And, questions will always hang around jogging club. Some say maybe he pushed Pep Guardiola, but hey, he won just one Premier League title and one Champions League title. And, the people always ask those questions like, if you say you pushed him, what are the results to show for it?
All right, Spotted with next with Victor Opone.